Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robin94. This is episode 2 of Roy's Replays, R&R. I hope you take a rest and relax a bit while watching this video. And yeah, let's get to it. So this first one is, well, not really an entire replay, but merely a part of a replay in my GW Panther, which is a wonderful German artillery with a very wide gun arc, which I like a lot about. So here I'm on Ensk, platooned up with the Dutch Ranger and Athlete, two friends of mine which are also in my clan. And well, I'm basically looking for targets. However, something happens in this battle which doesn't happen a lot. See, I'm aiming for targets, and here I have the battle assistant mod, and I see a Stug 3 and an Su-85, and I decide, well, I can just shoot right in between them. However, I sadly get destroyed right when I shoot, but as you can see on the top right above my map, I killed both tanks in one shot, meaning I got my first bombardier. And yeah, I was pretty happy with that, but the funny thing is, well, I was a bit tipsy because we were drinking, and basically I clicked on my mouse, and at that moment I got destroyed. So I was like, how do I explain? I was like, as if my shot didn't go, you know. I thought I got killed before I could shoot. So I was like, oh no, I could have hit them so good. And then my friends were all like, Roy, you've got bombardier, and I'm like, what? And I couldn't believe it, you know. But yeah, for some people bombardier isn't a big deal, especially in the higher tiers, you know. T92 is getting it, but like this was pretty good, like two tanks standing there, and yeah, just thought I'd have to share this on my YouTube for a moment, just like I said in the chat. But it was especially funny because we were all pretty tipsy and drinking and playing artillery. Well, Atlas was playing a scout. Speaking of Atlas playing in his scout, and here is Atlas doing exactly that in his T21. And Atlas isn't really a scout player, mostly me and the Dutch Ranger are. However, somehow Atlas manages to get these epic battles once in a while. However, he does play his scout more spotty by, you know, active scouting, and me and the Dutch Ranger are more like the damage dealing scouts that like to troll the enemy and just be an annoying little bee to keep stinging. And Atlet is platooned up with me and the Dutch Ranger in our arties, and I was grinding for the GW Tiger P, which I do have researched now, but I'm not really an RT player. Like, it's the second tier 8 RT I researched, the first one being the Lorraine 51. And other than that, yeah, I got the Crusader SP as well. And yeah, I think that's about it. The rest are all tier 6s. The Crusader SP is like the one that goes after the F4, FV304, which is the bird, which is like a very fun tank. I didn't even grind it, I only played it for fun, and the rest, you know, are tier 6s, the M44, Su-18, was it? Or Su-8, I'm not sure, yeah, the Su-8. And yeah, basically not very high with my artilleries. So there's Atlet spotting the ridge, and it's kind of weird because he does spot a few tanks, like two IS-3s in the field, a Rude up in the back, and I think a KV-4 a few times, and then later in the match a few RTs, but you don't see him do that massive amounts of damage, and I'm not even sure if he's spotting the Rude. Maybe it's like the T-71, it's passive scouting the Rude. I'm not even sure, but yeah, the weird thing is you don't see that many real big hits, and yet Atlet does manage to do 5.2k of spotting damage, even a bit more. So here is the IS-3 that has taken a few hits, or maybe just one big artillery hit, and here it gets, the Rude gets sniped by the Super Pershing, but other than that, yeah, here's a shot of me missing the IS-3. Over there in the back is me. And well, Atlet does what every scout pretty much should do, and just spot the ridge here. And I'm kind of being mad at our IS-3 over here, and there's a big hit of our Su-14-1. But in the chat, I'm mad at our IS-3 because look at where he is. He's camping on the island while he's top tier. That's no place to be in IS-3 unless you're in a tier 10 match. Even in a tier 9 match, it's debatable, but yeah. So Atlet is spotting more tanks over here, the Chaffee, the KV-4 and the IS-3. He is going back again now. He's not taking any hits as of yet. However, he uses auto aim here to try and hit the Chaffee. Sadly enough misses. And basically, yeah, I'm still mad at the IS-3 in the chat. I mean, that's like the stupidest position you could get with an IS-3. And our enemy IS-3 is also being mad at the campers in his team, like the KV-4 sniping and stuff like that. And here's Atlet trying to get a shot in the side of the prototype, but misses. The the heavies keep either missing Atlet or not having aim. However, this time the IS-3 manages to hit Atlet. Luckily enough, he gets no module damage, because a big hit from an IS-3 on a scout like that mostly causes module damage. Especially, oh, it was in his turret. Okay, well then, maybe it could have killed a crew member, I don't know, maybe the gunner or something, but So he just keeps spotting here, but again, maybe he just killed one. Oh, he just hits a wreck here accidentally, but he like maybe killed the IS-3 by spotting, but like even now this IS-3 is getting a lot of hits, but I think he's also getting spotted by other tanks right now. I doubt it's the only tank spotting him. Atlet, I mean, because the Yak Tiger now should have aim at the IS-3 himself. So the IS-3 gets killed by just every tank that's here, and here Atlet gets some shots in the side of this prototype because he has like paper side armor. Yeah, he's done for. So over here Atlet is going right into the enemy base, spotting some more tanks on the way, VK, and some arties at any moment are gonna get spotted. He tries to kill the VK. The GW Tiger P is spotted and gets nailed by the Dutch Ranger in his Crusader SP, and now the Su-42, which weirdly enough gets spotted now, even though it's a big one, and the M12 shoots now and gets spotted. Well, the M12 is a bit smaller RT, so yeah, I get that that one is hidden, and Atlet gets nailed by the KV-4. Sadly enough, the KV-4 was still alive, and he was spotted a lot of times, but never really got killed. But our team is just, wow, only 3 tanks in our team are dead. That's a good win for us. And there it is. And because of Atlet spotting, we probably won that match, because I don't know, maybe we would have won without it, but it certainly helped kicking the enemy's ass. Like, we only lost 3 tanks. But anyway, here's me in my AMX 50-120. And, ooh, I played this tank because the AMX 50B was top of the tech tree, so I got this tank first by grinding with my AMX 50-100. And then I got this wonderful baby, which, oh, is so great, but when I was grinding for the AMX 50B, I halfway gave up on my grind because the teams eventually were being so bad and my RNG was so against me that I kinda decided to give up. But before that happened, I was having epic battles, and this one is the most epic I've had so far, because I just could continuously pump my clip into enemies without any problem whatsoever. And this is on my favorite map, Ansk. So the AMX 5120 has a 4-clip autoloader in comparison to the 6-clip autoloader, 6-shot, sorry, of the AMX 5100, plus the fact that this thing has a good aiming time. So here comes a VKA, and I shoot him, and then I shoot him through his tracks and keep him tracked. However, he does repair his tracks, but he keeps standing still for some reason. Now he goes a bit forward, so I don't think his engine was damaged, but he just decided to stand there. Maybe he just gave up because he lost so much HP already. But now I'm going back and reloading, only to have taken 1 hit from the enemy. That's how you should play this, or pretty much any other autoloader, just one enemy at a time. Just 1-to-1 match, kill the enemy because you have your autoloader, then go back and reload, then go to the next enemy, pretty much. But yeah, this tank at least aims fully before it's reloaded its next shell, not like the AMX 5100. So here's the KV-3, shoot him and track him. It's a nasty little technique. Keep him tracked, keep your enemy right where you want him. And now he decides to repair, but nope, I shoot through his lower front plate and there he goes, and I get back to reload again. Now for some odd reason, I think it will happen any moment now. Yeah, I get spotted. I have no idea who spots me. Oh wait, it's the IS-8 that just X-ray spots me. Okay, never mind that. So here comes the T-32 right on time. Thinks he can have me on my reload, but nope, I'm reloaded, man. Thank you for being here right on time. So I go up to him, close and personal, and I only have aim at his cupola, so I decide to shoot that. And I go back and just shoot one in his engine deck. I have no idea why he kept standing there. He should have gone back right away. Like right after the first shot. Maybe he was trying his luck, thinking I only had like maybe 1 or 2 shells, but no, I was fully loaded, man. So yeah, this one I don't know who spotted me, but whatever. So like I said, the AMX 5100, it reloads faster than it gets aimed, so that's pretty bad about it. But I am on the low side of HP, and I see an IS-3 over to the right of me, and there's so many targets I can shoot from behind, but this IS-3 is more important because he's focused on me. But I think, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can take another IS-3 hit. So he pops right one into me. I go up close and personal again. I shoot in his roof. Nice and easy weak spot, and boom, that's only 3 shots to have taken him out, but I think someone else damaged him for, yeah, that's only 1122 damage done. So here I only have 1 shell left in my magazine. I'm just looking for targets here. Maybe I can hit someone. But no, not really. I was thinking I maybe could pop my last shot into someone, but nope. No target, so I decide to go for the reload anyway. There's only 3 tanks left on the field, and they're all on this flank, and I have all their rears, and they're all TDs, so they're pretty much slow and vulnerable, and I'm here on my reload, just waiting to kill them with my last clip, with the help of my team, of course. I try here to maximize damage and not go for the kills, but I think I get the kills anyway. Not sure, let's see. The T-28 prototype. Here comes the Object 704, and I decide to just quickly shoot him because he has more HP. Then I kill the T-28 prototype. And that gives me 6 kills, and I have 1 shell left. And there's a SU-100 M1, but he's behind the building, so I just quickly go to him, try to fire my last shell I have in my clip, even though I still have 2 shells left. And here I kill him, leaving me with 7 wonderful kills. Don't mind the beeping, that's just the counter of me being spotted. But yeah, as you can see, I shot my last AP shell. Well, I still had one left, but I would have gone for APCR because loading your clip for one shell is kind of worthless. So yeah, I would have switched to premium, but no need to because the enemy team is all dead and I'm left with a wonderful 6,235 damage and 7 wonderful kills. Yeah, this is like a perfect match for this kind of tank. Anyway, on to the next and final match. Now here's the last match, which is from the Dutch Ranger in his M48 Patton, which is a tank I myself have never played before, but the Dutch Ranger loves it as far as I know, and he loves his American tanks as well. Now the battle timer was a bit derpy here and let the match start a bit late, but here he is on Malinovka, and basically he's gonna get a high caliber on this match with a massive over 5,000 damage. I think it was like 5.2k, I'm not very sure again. It's hard to keep remember all of the details in all of the replays that I'm covering, but the replay files on worldoftanksreplays.com will be in the description for yourself to watch. But yeah, over here E50 gets spotted and he just lands one shell into his side right away. I must say that the accuracy of this tank looks very good actually. I think I should go get this tank myself as well. Here's a little quick shot in third person view. That's something I would never really do, but wow. But yeah, I know the stuff like the EZ8 has really good accuracy on the move, and wow, this is pinpoint. He tries to aim for the weaker spot on the mouse, but no pen there. And there's a lower armored target over there, but he doesn't come around the corner sadly enough. But yeah, like I said, the EZ8 has good aiming time on the move, so I think the higher tier should have that as well. But I do know that, for example, the T62A and the Object 140 they have great aiming, great accuracy on the move. So yeah, I'm pretty sure most tier 10 mediums have that great accuracy on the move. But yeah. Oh wow, really 1390, you're gonna go do that? Oh wow. But the Dutch Ranger is playing it a bit snipey right now. He's not supporting the hill and he is trying to not let this scout come through, and the scout is just being stupid. Oh wow, that was a very weird derpy shot with server lag, I believe, because he did aim for the tank, but the server reticle went on the tank way too late, so that was probably a laggy shot. And I do see the Dutch Ranger does have, of course, a different internet connection than I have, so maybe his internet is a bit more derpy than mine. Now where did that shot go? That definitely hit the side of that Yak Tiger. Maybe there was another tank in front of him, but it's very weird. Should have hit that. He should have penned that Yak Tiger, but maybe he hit another tank that was in front of him, not spotted. Oh, he is the nice side of a E50M. He shoots him through his track, and he tries to keep him tracked like that by making him a sitting duck, but he gets shot by another E50. It's pretty tricky to do here, but oh yeah, of course he sits here nicely hull down and manages to bounce a shot from an IS-7, which is which comes in very handy, because yeah, who wouldn't want to bounce a shot from that tank? That's very good alpha. Oh, so here he gets rushed by 2 tier 10 heavy tanks, so yeah, he's in trouble a bit. However, he does not have the gun depression over here. Oh, that's very nicely done. Yeah, make shame of his gun depression. The mouse can also not hit him, and the E50M also just ignores him, and wow, mouse shows the side of his turret. What are these people doing? They're just letting themselves get shot. Same goes, like, oh yeah, okay, the E50M finally managed to get a shot into the Dutch Ranger, but yeah, he's done for. Now the mouse, oh yeah, okay, the mouse is the first one to actually not get fooled by his gun depression, and the mouse just stands here, but he's a big HP target, but does he manage? Oh, Dutch Ranger shoots his cheek, but sadly enough bounces. But here comes the IS-7 for the support. At least I think he is going to support him. Mouse, yeah, he shows the side of his turret again. Perfect moment for the Dutch Ranger to strike. Oh, there comes artillery, yes. And oh, the Waffenträger E100 shooting premium ammo. What a sad person to do that. Yeah, if you're shooting premium ammo in the Waffenträger E100, you're a sad person. Especially since it's a high pen gun. Or otherwise it would have been a low roll, but I think it was a high roll with a high pen gun. But that's a very sad move from the Waffenträger. Mainly TDs on tier 10 should not shoot premium ammo. So here the Dutch Ranger tries to get aim at this E50 to get revenge because he hit him earlier this match, but his shot goes into the ground, sadly enough. Goes a bit more to the left, try to get a bit more height, and sadly enough he misses, and the T-54E1 shoots the E50. So, there's a lot of bad luck happening to the Dutch Ranger in this match. It's very, very sad actually, because he did so good, and I think he deserved more damage for what he did, as I see his bad luck in this replay. Like earlier, he also missed a few shots because of server lag, I believe, because it was totally on aim, and the shot on the Jagdtiger's side, which apparently did no damage. So here's a Leopard 1, and he hits him. This Leopard 1, I don't know why he's still fighting there while the hill is crawling with his enemies. He should know he can get sniped off from the hill so easily. Now he has the Jagdtiger in his side through his track. And the field is basically getting ignored as far as I know. It's all about the hill here. And he gets his second kill in. No aim on the Waffenträger E100. But the enemy does manage to get a decent amount of kills in. Half of the team is dead, and the Leopard 1, what are you doing? Yeah, that's what you get when popping up like that. Yeah, that's 5,008 damage done, probably even more because of some blind shots, I believe. That shot must have been from a tank. I think the shot he hit on the side of the Jagdtiger that didn't do any damage was probably a shot in another tank. I can't look at the replay. Well, I can actually look at the replay. I'll just take a small look. Yeah, I don't know exactly what tank he damaged, but he did do 5,400 something damage. You can see it in the replay file, but yeah, I think a few shots went off because of the server lag, so that was very unfair. But mainly it was played very good, with especially the part I loved with the IS-7. The IS-7 thought, yeah, let's attack this, and the Dutch Ranger just kept him tracked. It was like, nope. And I don't think the IS-7 had his repairs trained, which is a very important skill for heavy tanks, especially the close and personal heavy tanks that you'll get later on, like the IS-7 and the E100. Just put the repairs on those, because otherwise you'll get put to shame like players like the Dutch Ranger by doing stuff like that. Very good match. Weirdly enough, he didn't get top XP, as you can see in the replay file. But he did manage to get top damage and a high caliber medal, which is well deserved. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.